G'day guys, we are making the TASSpark pail. Alright guys, so as you can see the boil has started and it's going to be a 15-minute boil, and right into this we're going to add 10 grams of Enigma and a Wolflock tablet. Here we go. Whoa, look at that go. Now guys, the reason why I'm making this beer is primarily because it was a result of brewing, 17 Brew Crew and Skype and friendship. So I was basically chatting to our good mate TASSpark from the 17 Brew Crew on Skype, and basically I just told him I was going to be doing a pale ale with a few hop additions, and we just started chatting, and I said, you know, let's do a beer. Pretty easy as beer, but obviously, yeah, you've got some hop additions in there, and it's going to be quite interesting because, yeah, we've only got 10 grams of Enigma at the 15-minute mark, as you can see there, which will add a little bit of bitterness there. There goes my bloody... Anyway, star sand the heck out of that. Yeah, so this is one of the things I love about making friendships on the 17 Brew Crew and getting to know people over Skype, because you can do stuff like this. You can collaborate and do lots of beers, you know, even meads or wine, whatever you want. Just collaborate and have a little bit of fun. Just makes the whole craft, love of the hobby, that little bit more enjoyable. So this was a 5-litre boil, okay, or is a 5-litre boil. And there was only 500 grams of light dry malt extract in there. Brought it to the boil, as I said, Enigma 10 grams at 15, along with a Wolflock tablet. There's going to be 15 grams of SARS at the 10-minute mark, as well as 15 grams of Challenger. Okay, we'll see you there. Alright guys, so 10-minute mark. 15 of Challenger and 15 of CZ's. Check SARS. Here we go. Beautiful. Now I really like Challenger and I really like SARS too, because SARS brings a little hint of like peppery undertones and also spice, and I think a little bit of spice, it's not hot spice, but a little bit of spice and that sort of peppery undertone really bodes well with lots of different beers, but specifically I really like them in pale ales. It's just a really nice little added layer of, you know, layered effect that you get on the mouthfeel. So yeah, and you know, the flavour and aroma is fantastic too. So I will see you at the 5-minute mark. Hey guys, it's not the 5-minute mark yet, but I thought I'd just share this little beauty with you. This is the Black Sasquatch. You guys might have seen the video. Check out how clear it's getting. Look at that. Right through, guys. Fantastic beer. Not quite black, but I tell you what, it's a great beer. And with some extra hops and maybe a little bit more darker, this would be a real easy as black IPA as far as I'm concerned. Nice little boil happening there. Man, easy as. Don't you just love home brewing? Look at this. Just love it, man. You know, I seriously don't reckon I would enjoy home brewing nearly as much if I didn't make the friendships that I made. You know, it's just crazy. Like, you just really do appreciate it more. You get information, you get to share ideas. You know, you get to collaborate. You get some really constructive feedback and from the people that you you know, work with brews. You can share beers with each other. I mean, what more could you want? Oh, here we go. 5 minutes, 15 grams of our old favourite Cascade. There we go. But yeah, I just love it. I mean, see all those beers up there? All of them are fond memories. Some of them are beers that I've purchased myself, but a lot of them are also beers that have been sent to me. And they've been collaborative beers. You know, if you guys ever want to send a beer to me, you know, don't hesitate. Just get in contact with me. Personal message me on the 17 Brew Cruise, probably the best way. PM me. Become a member. It's a fantastic community. As I said, I wouldn't have the mates I have today if it wasn't for that amazing forum. Yeah, it's just fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. So many fond memories, and time just keeps, you know, flying by. Like, it's amazing. I can look up on the wall there, and I can remember all of those beers, and I realise, like, you know, like how long ago was the 17 IPA when I reviewed that? I mean, Vic did an amazing job with that, and that was one of the best beers I've ever had. And it's not just because of the experience, not just because of the hype. Obviously there was a little bit of that, but that was just a fantastic tasting beer, and just got so many really fond memories. I'd encourage you guys, like, seriously, just send beers to one another. If you've someone in your local town, you know, do a beer swap. You know, go to a brew pub, have a meal, and then before you go home, you know, open up your boot and swap a couple of beers, you know, and see what people think. You know, it's fantastic. You can get some great ideas, and you can get some really good feedback. And it's not just about sharing the love, guys. It's also about growing as brewers. Most of my beers now are 15-minute boils, and there was a time that I wouldn't do even boils. I would just maybe steep and then throw all the ingredients in and ferment it. And there's nothing wrong with that. I mean, the first easy as, you know, oh, here we go. This beer here was the beer that started it all for me, really, on YouTube. The Easy As Crafty Ale, okay? This only had a steep. Alright? It only had a steep. No boil, just I think it was Amarillo and Cascade, 15 grams of each, steeped for about 10-15 minutes in boiling water and then thrown into the fermenter with everything else, you know. So, you know, you can do beers like that till the cows come home, and you will not have an issue whatsoever. It's still a fantastic beer, and in my opinion, can rival even, well, almost all of the commercial, you know, piss water beers, but even some of the crafty beers you can buy can rival them. But, you know, it's about growing, trying new things. Hop additions are just gorgeous. I mean, 15-minute mark for me is like a magic marker. You can start there, and just go nuts with your favourite flavour and aroma hops, and you can create something which was potentially simple into something really robust and full of character. Alright guys, so we got Flame Out, and with Flame Out comes 15 grams of one of my favourite flavour and aroma hops, and that's Amarillo. Alright, there we go. Gorgeous hop. Love it. I've had it even in a lager, and that was this is like a commercial craft beer here in Australia, and wow, a simple lawnmower lager type brew packed full of flavour from Amarillo is just gorgeous. I might have to see if I can do something like that myself, like try and replicate it to a certain extent, but so we'll let the Amarillo just sit in there for a little bit, and then we're going to add a brew enhancer too, and then it will be the Cooper's kit. And as you can probably already guess, if you've been following my channel for a while, I will be fermenting it with my reused yeast, which will be this one here today. It's a little bit darker. That is because I harvested this from the black Sasquatch, so I harvested it from this bad girl. So there it is there. I'm going to give this, I'll give this a shake and stuff beforehand, throw it in. Yeah, and everything will be right with the world. So you probably don't need to see me add in the kit or the Brew Enhancer 2. You guys pretty much get the process. I'll be throwing the Brew Enhancer 2 in here in a minute, mixing it up, dissolving it, adding in a Cooper's kit, mixing that all up. This is going to be filled up to 21 litres instead of 20, and it's going to be about a 5.1% beer. Alright, cheers guys. G'day guys, please like, subscribe and share if you like, and yeah, stay easy.